So, Amelia Hassett has been waived by the LA Sparks, and we've got to at least talk, I guess, about the whole situation with Amelia Hassett. We've got to discuss, we got to discuss who she is as a player, the kind of size that she does bring, and could that be of any use to the Fever? Because just like Kyla Oldacre, size is a premium. It is hard to find size. It is genuinely hard to find size. And when it comes down to it, Amelia Hassett was pretty okay this season in Kentucky. Don't think she was unbelievable. But I'm not going to pretend that this is a player that the Indiana Fever need to rush to sign. Because again, this is one of those ones where, like, Kyla Oldacre's already been signed by the Sun. Like, there are teams that are going to sign these bigs to training camp contracts. And again, Amelia Hassett, we have to talk whether or not even it's worth it at a developmental level to sign her. Because, again, you might need some size. There's a reason why I would not do it if I was the Indiana Fever. It's because they don't want to use the developmental slots as we expect. Like, again, Amelia Hassett's not somebody that is that can't shoot the ball. She shoots a lot. She is big and she will shoot it. I just don't see the point of bringing her in when Passat is just better. Like, Passat is just better. Like, she didn't look bad against Nigeria. She played a little bit. She did not look bad against Nigeria at all. But again, she is somebody that will hit shots and is big. And again, probably not ready yet. And maybe you can make the argument of more ready than Passat, I guess. Like, it is I still don't love the fit as a developmental player because she's not as long as Justine Passat. And she's tall and can shoot. I put her in the Maggie Dugan category. Where I'm like, okay, like you can do something with that. She's a pro. Like, she's a pro somewhere. But I think a couple of years, she's Australian, she'll play in the NBL. A couple of years playing in the NBL, and maybe you've got a player. Like, maybe you've got a player there in Amelia Hassett. But like, you'll even see it when she's playing for Kentucky. I just wanted to show it here. Like, she is not even close to being as big as Justine Passat. Like, she's a 6'4", but looks about 6'2" out there. Relatively longish arms. Someone that was not projected to be drafted as high and was taken in the third round as a flyer. But I still think taking her as a expansion pick, I don't hate it. Like, I don't hate it. If I am, or not expansion, taking her as a development pick. If I am a team that's struggling for a developmental player, I consider bringing her in on that. Because, again, you can't teach 6'3", and you can't really teach shooting touch. Like, there should be no reason to be tagging the Indiana Fever in this. Like, she is a worse and smaller Justine Passat. Like, that's what you are getting. You are getting a one-dimensional shooter who's not going to be in any way better than Justine Passat. Which is, again, kind of the point of taking Passat. Like, there's no point in looking to sign her. She's not an out-and-out big. She's not going to go and bang down inside with bigs at the WNBA level. She's going to be objectively a pro. Again, don't get it twisted. She is going to objectively be a pro. She'll be playing in Australia. And it is one of those things where it's like, maybe she gets signed to a developmental deal and then it's hone your craft for the next 5 years and the WNBA might be there. Because again, you can't teach size and shooting. As we've seen with Phoenix Mercury and what happened with Kat Westbeld. That Kat Westbeld was very much was a kind of unknown commodity. Like, it wasn't like she came out of nowhere. She played for those Notre Dame teams that she won a national title with Notre Dame. So she was a known commodity. She just wasn't in the league for a while. And then ironically was a rookie the same year as her sister got drafted. And the first round projected Westbeld happened to be the significantly worse of the two Westbelds. But yeah, I do feel in general like certain players, again, if you're 6'3" and you have that ability to shoot the ball, and it then is one of these things where it's like, if you work on your game, a team will come. A team will come for you. A team will come, and eventually it will be there. A team will sign her, potentially. And if she can get onto a developmental deal, like that's kind of the level that she's at. She doesn't have the super high upside where a team is like, okay, we're going to go and keep you. We're going to bring you in. She doesn't have these absolutely like sent Stewie like dimensions, but a good shooter, some size. And look, if she's in the right situation, like again, the developmental deal is not really worth the paper it's printed on. Like, it's irrelevant. Like, it is absolutely irrelevant. But at the end of the day, it is it's probably not bad. Going to basically getting to be part of a roster and getting to practice. Although again, going and playing NBL one in Australia probably isn't a bad idea either. Then going and playing NBL, she can still make a decent chunk of money, even if she doesn't get the dev deal. And maybe in a couple of years we'll be ready. But again, she doesn't have that ultra sky high upside where you're like, yeah, she's not ready right now, but we're still willing to risk making our roster slightly worse to keep her short term. There should be no tagging the Indiana Fever in this. This is a big shooter who, again, taken early enough in the second round, who's just doesn't have a 7-foot wingspan. And yeah, isn't going to go into out, up and under on Hanju and then nail 2 contested threes. Like, she does not have the upside to be this super, like, she doesn't have the upside to be an eventual starter at the WNBA. Short term anyway. But again, the benefits of being from Australia is that you are a local in the NBL, which is a high league. It seems to have done a good job developing players. I'm excited to see how Isabel Borlase gets on this year, and who knows, maybe in 2 to 3 years' time, she's ready to come back in. But right now, nah.